Do you want to talk to the first artist who designed the #1 album cover of all time, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band? How about it, Dina Marie?
The album's artwork, which was designed by then husband and wife team Jan Haworth and Peter Blake, won a Grammy, and the cover became iconic.
Gephardt Daily caught up with Jan Haworth to re-examine the album cover nearly 50 years after it was released.
I think it was George really who had supported the idea of this cover. Our gallery dealer lobbied Paul, basically saying you should ask an artist to design this. And so we went over to EMI when they were recording and looked at the Simon Marika cover and started talking a little bit about, you know, what we might do. It was fairly tentative at that stage. So we started really from that point to say, let's make a set, let's make a life-size thing. And Peter wanted to do the idea of making a crowd in the background that had come to see the Beatles. So it was never quite clear what the crowd was. Was it the Lonely Hearts Club, or was it a crowd to see the Beatles, or what was the story? That was a little fuzzy. But the idea was that the crowd would be made of people that they liked, that they would choose their heroes. Well, as it transpired, they chose about 1/3 of the heads that are there, and Peter and I filled in the rest of the crowd because it wasn't a big enough crowd. Rolling Stone nominated the top 500 albums of all time, and Sgt. Pepper was the #1. And I thought this is time we reflected on this a little bit, because it wasn't about the cover, the #1 status, it was about the music. We created in Salt Lake a new version of it that was much more reflective of social, people who we described as catalysts for social change. So musicians and artists and broadcasters and journalists and that sort of thing. So I'm very much more proud of that than the original.
This mural was completed in 2005 and stands 50 feet by 30 feet. Haworth says she would like to create similar murals in both Barcelona and Los Angeles. For Gephardt Daily, I'm Dina Marie. Bill?
Thanks, Dina Marie. Now, you can visit the Sgt. Pepper mural on 400 West between 200 South and 300 South in Salt Lake. And as always, we'd love to hear your comments. Let us know below.